Slowly, from the chaos of civil war, southern Sudan is emerging. This is Juba, the region's largest city, where hundreds of thousands of people are building new lives, safe to move around in their daily routines, to work, play, pray, and build a better life for themselves, their families, and their community. After a brutal conflict that pitted two regions in Sudan, the north and south, against each other, Juba is home to Christians, Muslims, and local religious beliefs. The city is a magnet that attracts tens of thousands of people from southern Sudan to their homeland after years in exile. Children, the first generation to know peace for decades, are once again going to school.
طبعا بلد أنا ما في الناس كتير العالم لدرجة دون كده لو وصل هنا كويس عشان كده دايرين عشان زول يعلم يساعد البلد لو حالمته عشان الناس ما يقعد تعبانين ناس وصل قدام وما ناس لسه ورا لو زول عالم ممكن يساعد البلد.
So in the war I don't like anything in the war. Because if we are in the war, we don't have development, we don't have opportunity to do everything in the war. Now, like now, can you see now children go to school? If at that time there is war, no child go to school. And now we have right, there all children go to school.
5 years into a regional peace accord, school enrollment in southern Sudan has increased rapidly, from a wartime low of a few 100,000 students to more than 1.5 million, according to the latest estimates. Helped by a go-to-school drive co-organised by the government of southern Sudan, UNICEF and other development partners.
Those challenges are so huge to overcome within few years, as you can see by now. But we thank our partners UNICEF for some of the things that we have realized. In terms of enrollment rate has been raised because awareness campaign was launched all across southern Sudan. Now enrollment is picking up. That's one area we can see some success. Enrollment rate was so low. In 2005, enrollment rate was about 22%, the least in the whole world. Illiteracy rate, the highest in the whole world, 85% for male, over 90% for female.
Today, classes in southern Sudan schools are crowded with children who want to learn, often 100 students to a class. The government's priorities are to train teachers and build schools. UNICEF is involved at the very start, helping lay the foundations for the region's recovery.
UNICEF is addressing the entire, setting up, supporting the entire education sector, from primary to tertiary, establishing systems, not only looking at institutions for teacher training, for example, at the schools themselves, but also the policies. Over the next 2 years, there should be tremendous improvement, get some children into school, and I think this is tremendous achievement. A major issue is the girls. You don't find very many girls in schools. In some schools, you'll only find, especially in upper classes, just one girl out of 15. And in some places, you don't even see any girls.
UNICEF's goal for southern Sudan is a system of schools that are child-friendly. A child-friendly school provides an environment that is safe, healthy, and protective, has trained teachers, adequate resources, and appropriate physical, emotional, and social conditions for learning. A place, in short, where children's rights are guaranteed and their voices are heard. To that end, UNICEF is working with the government of southern Sudan.
Southern Sudan being at war for many years, we don't say 20 years, we could go back to independence for more than 50 years. There was no peace, people never had any rest. So all that half a century is so enormous that the education system was completely destroyed. To rebuild that, I don't think the 4 years are enough for us to do something on that system. Many teachers were killed, schools were demolished and destroyed. But we are very thankful to the national community that they also joined hands with us and they were able to double up efforts. At least something has been done. But the challenges are enormous.
Mark Malwil Garang is 19 years old. When he was 11, he was separated from his family and hasn't seen them for 8 years. Like thousands of other displaced boys in Sudan, he became a child soldier.
طبعا زمن داك هم كان قاعدين في بيت وانينا في مال أقنام في ماسورة قاعدين نشوف لهم موية. زمن داك يا توالي جاء شكله ومن جرب سكة من برا وانا جريت براي من جريت هذا انا ما رجع ورا في نزل لقيته لميت موره يا جريت مو مشوار توالي لمحل انا جريت فوق ده.
While on the run, Mark was helped by members of his tribe, the Dinka.
طبعا في تبية تبلت أنا كانت ليجو ناس كبار من بعد بقى طبعا ده حرب عارفينه ما في زول بيقول ده ما جناكو ولا جنا قريبي ده حرب. في واحد أنا لقيته من هناك في لوبيت يا دقلني مدرسة مع عياله والكلام بس عشان ناكل وننوم لكن قروش أنا يا شغال بناته في ورنيش نال كان دايرو حاجة من مدرسة أنا قاعد نجد قروش ما قاعد ناكل قالوا دايرو قروش مدرسة أنا بدفع لحد ما وصلت سنة سادس وأنا خليته سنة سادس ده يجي تميت 2007 يجي نزلت أنا من سنة سادس يلا 2008 يجي نزلت في 7 ما في زول ساير أنا هو.
He left the army after 3 years and says he came to Juba by trading cans of stolen diesel to a boat operator for his passage. He wanted to complete his education. Mark lives on his own in a house he built himself from corrugated iron.
والله زمان داك يا فكرت ما ادير شغل جي طبعا ناس الكبار سيبهم زول اللي عنده اخوه كبير هناك في جيج وبشيل العيال صغيرين دي يمشي يقرا لكن زول اللي ما عنده ابوه وما عنده زول قريبه ده يا نقبل زول الشغله عشان كده جيت شفت ده خلام فارغ وانا ده نقرا يا زوجته منه